Thank you, Janice, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And so what part do you have in organizing the Grand Noel?
Well, I'm part of the Grand Coteau Cultural Foundation. We're a nonprofit group of about 10 board members and about 20 or 25 volunteers. We love our community, and so we do a lot of sponsoring different events, getting people into our community to share our history, our culture, and we're just excited. We love our community. So I'm part of that, and we do Sweet Dough Pie Festival, we do Grand Noel. In addition, we do a lot of landscaping, a lot of beautification of our town. We do a lot of scholarships to other nonprofits, helping them out. So we've been,
Well, how are you located? How are you connected to the Louisiana Cultural District? Let's talk about them
Okay.
and what an important part it plays.
Exactly. Probably about 5 or 6 years ago, Grand Coteau applied and was granted part of the Louisiana Cultural District, meaning that because of our age, because of our uniqueness, if you come to Grand Coteau and you're shopping and you find something that is handmade or a work of art, say like jewelry or a painting or anything glasswork, and you purchase it, then it can be and is tax-free.
Okay.
In addition, if you're living in Grand Coteau and you have one of the older homes and you want to do some restoration, you can apply for a tax credit. And Louisiana has several different cultural districts, and we're just so happy to be part of that. When St. Charles College was recently renovated, because of the tax district and being a cultural district, it was also very helpful for them. So we're just excited about that.
Well, people like me who need to kind of catch up on the facts like that, I find it interesting that it's giving back to the community, it's helping the community, and it's a partnership with this organization, right?
It is. It
Okay.
definitely is a partnership. We work very closely with the town and with the citizens in town, and we're fairly new. We've been in operation for almost 3 years now, but people are beginning to recognize us. We just printed a trifold brochure about the town of Grand Coteau.
Wow.
And it has been placed in all of the Louisiana tourism offices in the state. So more of our history, and people coming into Louisiana maybe don't know about us, and they'll come visit, hopefully.
You know, Janice at the Sweet Dough Pie Festival this past couple of weekends ago, the 25th, I actually picked up that brochure.
Yes.
And it was very informative, and I'm like, wow, this is really nice.
Yes.
So I didn't pull it out on the show. We're talking about the Grand Noel, which is another event following what you just completed.
Yes.
So you guys organized the Sweet Dough Pie Festival, and you're working on this obviously at the same time.
Yes.
And this is going to be happening on Saturday, November 29th from 4 to 8 p.m. in Grand Coteau. So let's talk about Grand Noel and
Okay.
what is it all about? Let's talk about that Christmas shopping and possibly places people can check out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Grand Noel is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. It starts at 4 in the evening. Our whole town is decorated with lights, garland, bows throughout the town. And so people come in, and the sidewalks, the streets are all candlelit. And they can go in the different shops and start early Christmas shopping if they like. Each shop has refreshments. And we have a variety of shops, a variety of different things, from gift shops with candles and jewelry and unique items for children, to wonderful antiques, glassware, the kitchen shop, which of course has nice, wonderful kitchen items.
I love kitchen items.
And then they have Pistache, which is their little dress shop next door.
Wow.
Yeah, so each shop is different and each shop is unique, and they'll be open, like I said, with refreshments.
You know, as you are talking about this, Janice, it sounds like an old-fashioned movie happening. I can see like downtown New Orleans, buildings on both sides, all the bows. And I actually picture in the old days people walking and strolling, and now we're going to have families doing that in Grand Coteau. And of course, the Christmas spirit, look, just the background, your poster, the bows,
Yes,
and
exactly.
everything's ready to be enjoyed. That's that quaint village atmosphere that
It
you were
is.
talking about.
It is. It's, we're not a large community. People actually park and they just walk down the street, down the sidewalk, and they'll stop and visit or maybe go into Catahoula's and have supper. The children can go in and have their picture taken with Santa Claus.
That's right.
Or a group family picture with Santa Claus. They also may be walking and stopping and listening to the different music groups we have.
Let's name a few of those people.
Okay. We have a group of young men who are students at Birchman High School, Schools of the Sacred Heart.
Okay.
And they'll be playing music. We have, of course, and we're really looking forward to her, is Miss Burgee.
Been on the phone with that little lady
Isn't
lately.
she
Yes.
wonderful? She
Awesome.
is so sweet. She's going to be playing and selling some of her CDs. It's just a variety of people. Miss Reed, Renee Reed will be singing again in the kitchen shop. She and her little friend sang for
Yes,
Sweet
yes.
Dough Pie. Yeah,
We're
Renee.
hoping to get them on our youth show.
Oh, good.
Yes, like Katie and his Kids Got
Yes.
Talent.
Yeah,
We went up to them and said, "Hey, are you still in high school?" And they go, "Yes," and we go, "Yay!"
Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
a
they
neat-
were awesome. In fact, that leads me up to some of the vendors that were at the Sweet Dough Pie Festival. Will they be also, a few of them, participating and being part of this Grand Noel?
As a matter of fact, they will be. 2 or 3 of the ladies who sold sweet dough pies for the festival
Okay.
have contacted me, and they want to come back and sell pies. And so it's like, sure.
Wow.
Yeah. So they'll be set up in various spots on the main street. And so if you did not have an opportunity to come to the Sweet Dough Pie Festival, come on down for Grand Noel. You get to try some of those great pies.
And they sell.
Oh, I know.
You have so many things to offer right now. Let's talk about the carriage rides.
Okay.
The
that-
old-fashioned Christmas
Yes,
carriage rides.
Yes, we have, right now, we're looking at 3 different carriages that will be stopping and picking people up. We'll have like a loading station, so to speak, on the street. You get in the carriage, and then you continue down the street, turn into St. Charles College, which
Okay.
is a grand entrance, beautiful gates that are lit up with lights and bows and garlands, and then just take you around the college on the grounds. And you get to see the gorgeous trees and the just majestic buildings.
Janice, in the rides that people took on those tour buses kind of thing, it's not, what was the word? What were they?
Trolley car?
Trolley cards. That was about a 45-minute to an hour ride
It was.
on those tours.
Right.
About how long will the carriage ride be?
The carriage rides will not be quite as long because you'll just be sightseeing, where the trolley cars had a narrator and she gave you a history. So estimating about 20 to 30 minutes at the most.
And we will be showing 26-minute several shows of the Sweet Dough Pie Festival.
Okay.
And at this time, it's going to have that history in there. And I'm looking forward, and people can check out Facebook later because we will be putting that on there and share. And then the people will know what Grand Coteau is all about a
That's
little
right.
bit, you know.
That's right.
And as far as the carriage rides, will they be a small fee? Will
They'll
they
be-
be free or a small fee?
There'll be a small fee
Okay.
for adults,
Okay.
but children, and children love to ride, and there's
Yes.
no charge for that. It's just a variety of things for families to do. And you know, Sudie, for Thanksgiving, you may have out-of-town guests that
That's
come
right.
in. And by Saturday, you're not sure what to do anymore, and this is different. This is different entertainment. Come in, it's free. You can shop if you want, or you don't have to. Just walk around
Just
and
walk
enjoy the
around.
sights. Yeah.
Get in the festive mood.
Right.
I'm looking at the card, which is part of what's displayed, and I see all these beautiful pictures and all these different items from, like you said, glass to to Christmassy looking things. Also, you're going to have a life-size nativity scene.
Yes.
Now, this is not real people,
No.
but it's life-size of a person.
That's right. It is absolutely gorgeous. The foundation started a campaign, so to speak, of trying to keep Christmas in our community. We're a very Catholic community and have deep, deep roots. And so probably back in April, we did a lot of research and we found an artist up in Utah who makes life-size nativity scenes. And so I've contacted him, and we've gone back and forth quite a bit. And many, many families with long, deep roots in our community made donations
Hey, great.
in memory of their loved ones. And so we have purchased the nativity scene. It will be set up in the center of our town.
Okay, good.
On a large flatbed trailer. It consists of the Holy Family, which is 5 feet tall and weighs 250 pounds,
Wow.
made out of resin and marble. A couple of shepherds, a couple of lambs, and the 3 wise men.
So it's going to be stationary during this event, or is it going to move around?
No, it's going to be stationary during the event. We're going to have it set up right before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
We have a blessing of it by a couple of our priests, and everyone will be there to enjoy it. We'll keep it set up until the middle of January.
Okay.
So, you're coming into Grand Coteau for any other events, such as Christmas at Coteau, the Academy. You get to see this, and there's a large plaque that's been made mentioning all the different family members in their memory and
Wow.
who donated money. It was just a wonderful, like a wonderful idea that came about, and just people just said, wow, I want to do this. And we were just bombarded with
So
calls.
this will be the first year for that nativity scene.
This is the very first year.
You know what I'm thinking of, Janice? I'm thinking Natchitoches has come to Grand Coteau.
Yeah.
I could never make it out there. I hear so much awesome things about it. And by listening to you and picturing everything that is going to be a part of this
Yeah.
event, it's wonderful. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
It's a beautiful work of art.
Yes.
It's just beautiful. This artist ships throughout the world, and just one Wiseman is 6 feet tall.
Wow.
And so it'll be set up, like I said, on a huge flatbed trailer with a stable, with bales of hay, decorated, so to speak, but the center of our community.
Needless to say, it will be the seasonal music also, right?
Yes.
Christmas spirit.
Exactly. Exactly.
Awesome. And what is your, when do you start planning for this individual event, Grand Noel? How do you separate it from the Sweet Dough Pie Festival
Not easy.
and then
It
go
all runs
straight
together.
into, what, you've had, what, a week and a half break or something?
Almost. Actually, it works out pretty well because we do a lot of the advertising together. On our rack cards, we have it two-sided. We get a lot of wonderful support from the St. Landry Parish Tourism Office in grant money and also in assistance in helping promote. So it works out. Timing is close, but it's beneficial in the same way.
So the question is, when did you start planning?
Started
the
planning
motion?
for this event probably in June and July.
Okay, it takes
So-
that long to
It does.
have something well organized, and it is really organized.
Thank
It
you.
really is wonderful.
Thank you.
I was sharing with you before we started this that the turnout for the Sweet Dough Pie Festival was awesome last year, but this year there were even more people.
Absolutely.
So-
The parking was phenomenal. We had a lot of wonderful assistants, volunteers. That day I probably had about 30 volunteers
Wonderful.
total. And that part is good, and just seeing people enjoy it. But yeah, it was fantastic, and it's the response that we've gotten is even
For
positive.
the traffic that you had
Mm-hmm.
and the flow of the amount of people that came, it was really smooth. I mean, even the booths. I wanted to ask you, how did you determine how to keep that traffic going with those booths? Whoever planned it knew what they were doing.
Yeah. And
as far as the setup and people actually mingling around
correct,
these areas.
exactly. And we have even more ideas for next year. So
Well, and for those of you that have not been to Grand Coteau, I made my visit for the first time, and it's true. You can't get lost.
yeah.
And I get lost at everything, but not Grand Coteau. I was so
That's
excited.
Right. That's right. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I mean, look a couple places, but I didn't. It's not a great big town, so for people like me who do not have GPSs, then we can find little places like Grand Noel. But it's a little town with big ideas.
Big ideas and
Wow.
lots of history and uniqueness and.
Sounds like you could almost have several events.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you have a card idea. On one side is one event, flip it over, and you have the other event.
That's right.
So you're going to be creating other ideas and bringing them into Grand Noel. So with the webpage up there, anyone that's interested to find out what's going on, are you on Facebook also?
Yes, we are.
Okay,
we
people
are.
can check you out
The
under
town-
Grand Coteau?
Town of Grand Coteau has a Facebook page. Please check us out. We put pictures. We'll have more information about it. And my contact information is on that webpage, Facebook page also. So yeah.
Okay. So you're a busy lady. I think I got to say hi once in a while. You would come and check with us, but I understand you're keeping things smooth.
Yeah.
But we really enjoyed our time at the Sweet Dough Pie Festival. Not sure if we're going to be able to go out for the Grand Noel, but if I can find someone to edit, I'll probably start filming myself.
Okay.
So if I can find someone that I can depend on to edit, then I might end up going out there. I need to learn to do that camera, set it up and all that. It's such
Yeah.
awesome stuff happening. I hate for all these things that is in our backyard to go without being on television to show people, you know.
Right.
What do you think is the best way in promoting the Grand Noel? Have you seen an area better than word of mouth? The only reason I'm asking,
yeah.
over the years of networking,
I think word of mouth is really important. I think doing interviews like this and letting people know about it. Facebook is wonderful.
I
Facebook
know,
is
huh?
wonderful. It's always amazing to me. But once people come out and they see that it's really family focused, they come back. And
That's right.
especially folks from the area, maybe people that went to school in Grand Coteau, people that grew up there and then went away or in the surrounding area. It's like a reunion of coming back and seeing each other and visiting again.
well, this is an event coming up on November 29th.
Correct.
So you have everyone there that you need right now. Are you seeking any kind of help?
If someone has a food truck,
Okay.
then yeah, we would love to talk to you about that.
Okay.
People are always looking, to try different types of food. We have Catahoulas, we have Criolla Cafe. They will be up.
Okay.
We have a couple of nonprofits who are going to be selling food, and of course, food and refreshments in all of the shops. in
Yes,
Grand
that's
Coteau.
right.
So, and we
And I like what you said, local food.
yes,
My heart is local.
That's
Promote the local people.
right.
And so I'm glad you brought up about the food truck, because we do have someone here that may start doing a special series on food trucks.
Oh, great.
And so I'm hoping that that does happen. And in fact, I will be meeting with this person tomorrow.
Oh, good.
So I can't wait to share with her the idea of
Sure.
connecting later.
Mhm.
And she's a school teacher also, and so therefore I think it's a great idea.
Uh-huh.
When it comes to jewelry, we saw some homemade jewelry. Everything was handcrafted.
Uh-huh.
And while we were at the Sweet Dough Pie Festival, going around meeting some of your vendors,
Mhm.
we also now are going to have a craft show that came out of your Sweet Dough Pie
Oh.
Festival.
Wonderful.
The same lady that sang with the guitar by herself,
Yes. Uh-huh.
she
Naomi.
is with a group of people,
Uh-huh.
and we were talking about all the crafts that she had, and she was telling them that she had agreed to come on my singing show, and everybody in her booth got excited, so we told them about,
Uh-huh.
why don't you get together and let's do a craft show as a television series.
That's
and they are
wonderful.
interested in doing that.
Oh,
So,
good.
see, I go visit you,
Uh-huh.
and I just meet such wonderful people. Last year, we met the little Grand Coteau Playboys.
That's
This
right.
year, of course, we have met, the people who want to do other shows and enjoyed even more pies. And also, too, I can't wait till our footage comes out. So the winners are being announced
Oh,
on the
good.
footage also.
That's
so it's all
wonderful.
good.
Yes, it is.
So we've got 5 minutes left in this show, and let's be sure
Okay.
that we cover what we really want people to know about Grand Noel.
Okay.
But let's talk about Grand Coteau.
Okay.
Grand Coteau is you have any idea about how many people live in this town?
Right. We're population is somewhere in the neighborhood of 900. So we're a small
Awesome.
community,
Awesome.
very small, very old,
Very active.
very active. Yeah. I
Wow.
mean, we're easily accessible right off the interstate. But once you leave the interstate and you get in the community, parts of it is like being in the country,
Yes.
with the trees, with the moss, with the beauty.
I want to personally thank the person that put out the banners because it guided us to where we needed to go for this event. It was
Good.
wonderful. It was perfect.
Good.
I mean, it's like, if you got lost, it's your fault because you had mapped it out just great.
Great.
The reason I ask about what was the population is that it's doing so much, and I know it's a little town because you make a block and you almost finish with the town.
Yeah.
Is what someone said, and so that reminds me where my grandmother's from.
Oh.
So a little bitty town in Arkansas, though,
Okay.
but it's a very busy town, and I think Grand Noel is going to be just as successful as the Sweet Dough Pie Festival because of the fact that people already know where it's at. They went over there.
Correct.
And so I'm looking forward to seeing the turnout. I'm hoping to be able to be there.
Good. Well, we hope to have you also.
You know.
That'll be fun.
I'm looking at photos with Santa Claus.
Yes.
No one's ever too old to get a
No,
photo with Santa Claus.
No, never. And we have a lot of families, a lot of children, and this will be inside Catahoula's restaurant,
Okay.
which is right in the middle of town. So it'll be very easy to get to. And there's a room set aside where he'll be taking pictures, and you can do a picture with your children or a family picture. But something just to keep the children excited about.
Now, I have a question. For those people that may be coming from out of town, you even put overnight accommodations.
Absolutely, we do.
We're talking hotels, motels. You got that in Grand Coteau?
No, ma'am. We have beautiful homes in Grand Coteau.
Wow.
We have a couple of different bed and breakfasts.
Okay.
We have another really nice house that's just opening up. One of the older homes, I think she has 3 bedrooms, a couple of baths.
What a wonderful idea.
I know. Just come, spend a couple of days, do some shopping, do some sightseeing. It's good.
Well, you know what? We're getting close to the end of the show, and I would like to make an announcement. Thank you so much for coming on the show with your busy schedule.
Thank you.
And congratulations, people, because Janice Fox is now the new alderman at Grand Coteau. So thank you, congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And she's involved, of course, with the Grand Noel happening on November 29th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., and the past Sweet Dough Pie Festival. Okay, thank you for watching Louisiana Heartbeats. I'm Sudie Landry. I have a little frog in my throat, but thanks to my friend here, we made it. And I
did.
encourage you to tune in every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. on Cox Cable 16. It might just be you or Janice Fox that we are showcasing. And remember, this show is about you, what's happening in the community. If you would like to be a part of it, just check out our website also. Shoot us an email. And remember, Grand Noel, Grand Coteau, Louisiana, it's going to be on Facebook. Grand Coteau. Say it. I'm running out of breath.
Yes, grandcoteau.org.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This frog in my throat just cuts it out a little bit. But we appreciate you coming on the show. And Acadiana, it's wonderful, and you just need to check it out. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.